Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Could the residents of Lakeland pay less for internet in the future? We'll find out about the city's potential plan and how much it could cost.
A Florida Southern graduate talks to us about life after college. Find out who he is and how he says Florida Southern prepared him for his current job.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I'm Lauren Lingell. Thank you for tuning in. Our report begins in Lakeland, where city commissioners are discussing plans to have Lakeland completely wired for broadband, which will reduce the price of internet service to its residents. Commissioner Justin Troller said, "I think the initiative is worthy of keeping alive. It has and will secure the future financial prosperity of our community." In 2016, the city hired a broadband consulting company who estimated it would cost between $220 million and $270 million to establish a new internet utility across Lakeland Electric service area. Commissioner Bill Tiger Reed said he wanted the list of costs to be itemized. "I want to have everything on the table so we can look at it. Are we going to spend $1 million or $1 billion?
Also in Lakeland, the Florida Department of Transportation is planning to widen the road between Wabash Avenue and County Line Road from 2 lanes to 4, with sidewalks and a bike lane under consideration as well. More than $17 million in funding for eminent domain, the legal seizure of property by a government entity, has been allocated. Deborah Ruster, an attorney with Peterson and Myers, said, "You can't widen a road like 92 and not have some impact." Deborah Ruster has represented property owners and governments in eminent domain cases. She has also served as a senior condemnation attorney with the Department of Transportation for 6 years. It's exciting. Have you ever driven on that road when Silver Moon Drive-In is in and
Oh yeah, you
all
can't
backed
get
up?
anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get anywhere.
So it'll be nice to see that happening.
The month of May is almost over, and enough rain has fallen at Lakeland Linder Regional Airport, nearly 10 inches, that the monthly total is already at the 5th highest level for May in more than 100 years. Paul Closer, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Tampa, said rainfall records are available for Lakeland dating back to 1915. The record for May is 16.03 inches, which fell in 1979. But as recently as 2009, 14.95 inches fell. Across Polk County, normal rainfall for May ranges from 2 3/4 to 3.5 inches. Carl Boheen, director of the Polk County Mosquito Control Division, said that because the rain has been draining fairly well, the news is good on the mosquito front. For the most part, they remain dormant.
Thank God.
I'm just itching thinking about it.
The Polk County Utilities employees received numerous awards at Florida Water Resources Conference. Polk's Northwest Regional Treatment Facility won the York Award. The Florida Water Environment Association honored utilities and organizations for their commitment to and their accomplishments in developing and maintaining exemplary reuse programs. The FWA gives the Earl B. Phelps Award annually to recognize wastewater treatment facilities, which have maintained the highest removal of major pollution-causing constituents prior to discharging it to receiving waters. Polk's Northwest Regional Plant won this award with the Northeast and Southwest facilities runners-up. It was almost a clean sweep there. FWEA Safety Awards facilities from all over the state of Florida compete for FWA Safety Awards, recognizing the excellence safety programs that are in place all over the state. Polk's Southwest facility finished first, and the Northwest facility was third statewide.
For veterans, on June 9th, you can go to a nearby Aspen dental office for free dental care. Local veterans can call 844-277-3646 to schedule an appointment at a participating office. Advance appointments are required and available on a first-come, first-served basis.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And Bartow Ford recently announced the winner of its 25th annual Drive for Excellence event. The Bartow Ford Drive for Excellence program was established in 1993 by Benny Robles Sr., to encourage excellence in education among Polk County high school students. This year is the silver anniversary of the event, which offered local students who achieved A's, B's, and perfect attendance the chance to be drawn as a top qualifier for the opportunity to win a new Ford Mustang. Those 20 qualifiers were at Bartow Ford on Saturday, and each was given the opportunity to draw one of 20 keys from a tumbler. But only one of those keys opened the beautiful blue 2018 Mustang. The winning key was chosen by Winter Haven resident Alita Martinez, a junior at Discovery High School. Martinez plans to study speech pathology at Polk State College and USF after graduation. Congratulations, Alita.
Congratulations.
That's pretty good.
I've always wished that I grew up here in Polk County for this
Just for a chance
just for that
to win
chance.
that. Yeah. Where else do you get a car for being a
It
good student?
may
That's cool.
have been a little bit difficult. Maybe I needed a little bit better grades, but it's now time for this week's health tip. Here's Nicole Riley with that information.
Hi, I'm Nicole Riley with the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Better Sleep Month. Did you know that 1/3 of the adults in the United States usually get less than the recommended amount of sleep each night? Nearly 8 in 10 Americans say they would feel better and more prepared for the day if they had just 1 more hour of sleep. May is Better Sleep Month and a time dedicated to educate all sleepers on the importance of a good night's rest. It is recommended that adults get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night for good overall health and quality of life. Not getting enough sleep can be linked to many chronic diseases and conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and depression. Make your peaceful dreams come true with these 5 tips to get better sleep at night. Number 1, be consistent in a bedtime routine. Go to bed at the same time each night and get up at the same time each morning. Number 2, make the room quiet. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, relaxing, and a comfortable temperature for your sleeping. Number 3, pull the plug on electronics before bedtime. Keeping the television, smartphone, tablet, laptop, or even a computer in your bed makes it harder for you to sleep soundly. Number 4, avoid large meals before bed. Also limit caffeine and alcohol before bed. Consuming these things can keep you up longer and limit you from getting a good night's sleep. And lastly, number 5, get some exercise. Being physically active during the day can help you fall asleep more easily at night. Thanks for joining us, and for more information about how you can get better sleep each night, visit bettersleep.org.
Well, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll tell you about a Florida Southern graduate who excelled on and off the baseball field. He will share his experience at Florida Southern and let us know what he is doing now.
15 years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. It really was devastating. I did not want to accept that I was a diabetic. I was so ill at the time, and my health was really failing. It was to the point that it was very serious. I first heard about this program, Take Charge, University of Florida, from my neighbor. This class explains exactly what you are supposed to do. It has taught me exactly how to live, what I'm supposed to do daily. They care enough to take the time to explain everything to you in detail. From the beginning to now, I feel well. It doesn't worry me a bit about diabetes anymore. Now I know that I can live because I know how. And it has been a lifesaver for me.
Welcome back to PGTV News. As we close out the month of May, we will feature one last student who has graduated and gone on to do something unique. We caught up with Kevin Fuller, a Florida Southern graduate, and here is his story.
So about my sophomore year, I was introduced to the new healthcare administration program, and I had a chance to meet with Dr. Elizabeth Krause, and we kind of went through what the program was and what the opportunities would be. And so I knew kind of after my meeting that I had a lot of interest in it, and I didn't know a lot about the healthcare field, but I knew that it was a lucrative industry, and I'd like to learn more. So baseball was actually what brought me to Florida Southern. And coming out of high school, I had a couple opportunities to go to couple other schools, and Florida Southern came on the scene, and I made the decision in September of my senior year of high school, and it ended up being one of the best decisions I could have made. That being said, the things that I've learned on and off the field, all baseball related, has helped me and has translated so much to after graduation. And I think that starts at the top with our head coach Lance Necro. The type of program he runs is being professional and being on time and making sure your shirt's sucked in and all that. And it's little, but it goes a long way. Right now I work for a company called Arthrex, and they are a worldwide medical device company, actually headquartered in Naples, Florida, so not too far away. And so when I was coming out of school, I didn't have a specific job title that I was really going after, but I knew what I liked about certain jobs, and I knew that I didn't want to be stuck to a desk, and I knew that I didn't want to be put in a back room and having to crunch numbers, and so the field that I'm in now of medical device sales, I can kind of take bits and pieces of everything that I love, dealing with people and kind of those high stress environments, and put it all into one job, which is incredible. And I kind of got the best of both worlds, where I'm using stuff from my major, and I'm using the administrative side that I know of how the Affordable Care Act works and all the lawmaking sides. However, now I'm on the clinical side, so I've had a chance to see both sides of the fence and kind of understand the big picture of what's going on. Whereas I think that puts me at a bigger advantage in the industry.
What a cool program. I don't think they had the healthcare administration program when I was there.
Yeah, it's always cool to see student athletes who have worked so hard at school and their extracurriculars, going on to find work around the area.
I just like that it's my alma mater.
And speaking of extracurriculars and sports, here is our sports segment with Neil Duncan.
Thanks, guys. I want to remind everyone to check the PGTV listings for weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you'll see a full hour of featured guests, athlete spotlights, and so much more. Now let's get to your Polk County sports news. The Lakeland Tropics are 2-0 on the season now. Last week they went on the road to beat football club Miami City 3-2. Bruno Enrique of Southeastern University netted his first ever goal for the Tropics at soggy Tropical Park Stadium. In fact, it was the Tropics' first goal ever against the Miami City team, who posted shutouts in both wins over Lakeland last year. Southeastern's Ben Avir Espinal got the game winner, getting behind the Miami defense on a goal kick by the Tropics goalkeeper. Hey, Florida Southern's baseball team is headed to Cary, North Carolina for the Division II National Championships. They recently defeated Tampa 8-7 to advance. It didn't go quite as planned, as Florida Southern jumped out to an 8-0 lead before Tampa came storming back with 7 runs, but they held on and they're headed to the NCAA Division II National Championships. Good luck, Mocs. Florida Southern's women's lacrosse team lost in the national championship 16-11 last week. The Lady Mocs had a great season and finished 21-2. In fact, this was their 3rd straight year in the national championship. Remember, they won it in 2016. Southeastern University baseball has, for the first time in program history, earned an NAIA World Series berth. The Fire defeated Tennessee Wesleyan University Bulldogs 7-4 to punch their ticket. Congratulations and good luck, guys. The Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame induction ceremony is set for Tuesday, June 12th at the RP Funding Center. The evening features the induction of 8 new members of the Polk County Sports Hall of Fame. Tickets are only $35 and they're on sale by calling 863-551-4750. It is a ticketed event, so you need to pre-purchase those tickets. As always, go to visitcentralflorida.org or centralfloridasports.com for more information on events going on in Polk County. And now that school is out for the summer, you want to go to the Visitor Information Center 1/2 mile south of I-4 on Highway 27 for those discount attraction tickets and for that information of things to do here in Polk County. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the sports report, Neil, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.